Why hello there friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today I'm going to be giving a first time reaction to a Finnish band called Him, which apparently stands for His Infernal Majesty, which I can only logically conclude refers to the devil, Satan, Mephistopheles, Lucifer. I'm sure there's plenty of other names that he goes by, but it's an interesting title for a band, that's for sure. We're going to be checking out two of their songs today. We'll first start out with Join Me in Death, and the second will be Close to the Flame. As always, I'm excited to hear new music on the channel, and that is all thanks to Gundala the Hypnotic for making this request. As always, Gundala, it is much appreciated. Thank you so much. Your support literally means the world to me. Now, let's just jump in. Is he saying we're, it's kind of hard to hear some of the words. Is he saying we're so anxious to be together?
So anxious to be together.
Or together in death. Wow. God. It's like a romantic song about going hand in hand into the arms of death. It's like Romeo and Juliet kind of vibe.
Baby, join me in death.
Da, 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 da.
Baby, join me in death.
Oh, okay.
We are so young, our lives have just begun. But already
Oh my God, they're crying.
Escape from this world.
Wow.
We've waited for so long for this moment.
That guitar is so muted, right?
We've waited for so long for this moment to come. We're so anxious to be together.
I'm a big fan of the melody and the keys. Wow. You know, it's like I'm conflicted about the meaning of this track because on one hand it sounds so romantic, like, won't you join me in death, baby? Won't you be here with me forever? But on the other hand, is it promoting joint self-deletion? I sure hope not. And I'm just going to assume that it's not that, and it's the first thing, which is very romantic. Let's be here together forever, and whatever happens in the afterlife after our passing, we don't know, but can we walk that unknown together? Is that a possibility? And that melody, that chorus melody is so simple, beautiful, and melodic. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Reminds me of I Hate Everything About You by 3 Days Grace randomly. Not that the songs have anything to do with each other, but a little bit melodically. Won't you die tonight for love?
This world is a cruel place and we've been only to lose. So before life tears us apart, death bless me with you.
Death bless me with you. Dude, I like that melody. Da 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 da. Why that melody is so good, and I feel like I've heard parts of it before in other songs, so it's like bringing back all of these memories of other songs that I like. Like I referenced that 3 Days Grace track. There's much more that I could reference here, but I like the way this is all coming together, even though I'm conflicted about the meaning here. Maybe that's just my own incorrect interpretation, but it's interesting, that's for sure. It's so soft as well in its approach. It's not as heavy as it could be, you know? And frankly, it works remarkably well. It feels very romantic. The brightening of that chord there.
Alright, thanks a lot.
Oh wow. That guitar tone is so grimy. Dude, I have chills. That is so good. I don't even know what effects these are. Oh my god, oh my. They're still crying. And he yeeted the guitar. Won't you die tonight for love, or will you die tonight for love? Baby, join me in death. And it just gets repeated over and over. And now the more I think about it, it's not about like actively self-deletion. It's about just being together in the afterlife, right? Death as union rather than separation. Because you can imagine you have person A and person B, they're in a relationship together, and person A passes away. Well, eventually if person B passes away, then they can rejoin person A wherever death takes us. And that's beautiful to have that feeling, to have that belief, because love is such a beautiful thing, and for it to exist in its purest form eternally, that concept just makes me so happy I could cry. Yeah, I love love, that's for sure, and nothing should stop it, not even death. And I can understand why those girls were crying, because God, is it so beautiful? Like, no matter what, the worst could happen, but won't you still be here with me? Can't we still be together? That's like the inner romantic in me, just like feeling that, you know? God, I used to be the biggest romantic ever, and then I got beaten down so many different times. Sometimes it was my own doing, let's be for real. But with time and energy and life, the romantic part of me is just starting to wither away, and I will not allow that to happen. From this moment forward, I will be even more romantic, because that's who I am. Let's jump into Close to the Flame. I would love it if all of their crowd shots are just people crying. Oh wow.
The kiss, sweetest, and touch so warm.
These songs are like so slow in tempo, right?
Oh, smile, kindest.
I love this melody.
In this world so cold and strong, so close to the flame, burning brightly, it won't fade away. Leave us lonely, the arms safest. still in this world so cold and cruel. We're so close to the flame, burning brightly. It won't fade away. Leave us lonely. So close to the flame, burning brightly, won't fade away. Leave us lonely, close to the flame, burning won't fade away. Leave us
Kind of got carried away with just listening and enjoying. I just love how beautiful the songs are. Simple, melodic, slow moving, and deliberate. I'm trying to think of what have I heard that sounds similar to this? Because I was able to find at least one song that was melodically reminiscent of what I'd heard before, or what I heard in the hymn. I don't know. It just feels like a band called. And I know. Is it called Raven's Code? I need to. Let me look this up. Will you help me find a new way? Would you guide me through? That's how I. Through all of this again. Lyrics. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, okay. My Escape by Raven's Code. It's not a one-to-one with him, but I do feel like some of the melodies that I heard in him, I've heard similar with Raven's Code, and this song specifically, My Escape, I get some flashbacks to that. Also worth checking out the album District of Broken Hope, which is where that song is from. I remember listening to that band, Raven's Code, all the way back in high school. I discovered them and I just got so melancholic, and I mean I was always melancholic, let's be for real, but I got so introspective, and I would listen to that song while I would read and while I would just journal and contemplate, and this has a similar feeling to me where I could just listen to this, be very emotionally deep and contemplative. I like songs like that. Not overly complex, and it just gets you right in the feels and thinking about where you are in the world. This is a really pleasant listen. Thank you so much, Gundala, for this request today. I do appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed the reaction. If you did and would like to request one yourself, you can do so by clicking the first link below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.